Okay, welcome, returning subscribers and new. I have taken a good hiatus. I gotta let my hair down for this one. Sorry, excuse me. I've taken a long, good hiatus, right? And what's that phrase? Life happens? And life happened indeed. However, what didn't happen was a change in my desire to have this YouTube channel. If you go back in my videos, you'll see that I've been at this for a little minute, okay? I've had some starting and then going, but I believe, reached a breakthrough in my life. And this breakthrough has allowed me to see that you gotta make a decision. You've got to make a decision and be committed to your decision. And I'm not just saying this for me, although I'm actively in it, but I'm saying this for you because this video, this channel growing to reach thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of people comes down to my decision. Will you decide to make a decision? It is paramount. I know I'm speaking to somebody, but I don't really know who, okay? Oh, by the way, I like to set up, I got the little telescope, I got the plant life. So what you get, if you can't, so I'm gonna say this, you're probably not gonna feel it, but I'm giving you exploration of life. Life and exploration. I'm a genius. So a lot of my young adult life, I just turned 30, by the way. Yay. Well, not just turned 30. I mean, I've been 30 for almost 2 months, but I feel fresh in 30. I'm in a whole new decade. I'm gonna have a 30 things I learned at 30 video come out very soon because I'll be 31 before I know it. But one thing I learned in my young adult life is what it's like not to make a true decision. What that life looks like. And some of us, many of us, as young folks, maybe even some older folks, just folks, who cares about age? We don't make decisions. And we think we're saving ourselves from making the wrong decision because we're not making a decision. But actually, we are making the wrong decision because it's not a decision, all right? And I'm not here to judge, blame, and say this is wrong, this is right. But I mean, you want something, we want something. It's clear. You can't even, I don't think, be on this earth and not want something, okay? Even the decision to live, that's a decision. There can be a number of things that can distract and you'll hide it from yourself and you'll tell yourself stories and you'll play mental games with yourself like you don't know. Excuse the sweat, it's a little hot in here, but I'm gonna let it shine. Like we don't know what we want. And the truth is, we know. And you've got to get to a point where you're ready to be honest with yourself and say, you know what? I think the first step is I'm scared to make the wrong decision. I'm scared. There's so many options. There's so many things I want to do, or these two things, I feel them both strongly. So if I pick one, then I won't pick the other. And then my life is, I get it. This is my life. And I'm telling you, that me doing this video, me committing to stay consistent with this channel, to produce my short film, direct and write my short film, to do the podcast, I have to start deciding. I cannot wait for someone to decide for me. There is what Mel Robbins always says, there's nobody coming to give you that sign. You'll get little signs from people in messages and inclinations and reminders, but you might not get this thing you're waiting for. I'm just gonna say you're not gonna get it. I'm just gonna say that. This is my first video after a while. I think the last video I posted was maybe the podcast. But this is the beginning of my decision to post consistently, to express myself, to get my voice out there, to share messages of inspiration, of exploration, of growth, of mindset, maybe some spirituality, maybe some, I'm still finding my groove, guys. I'm still finding my way. I like many things, and over time it will reveal itself. At the end of 6 months' time, I will have a catalog of data, of decisions I've made. And you know what that's gonna do? That's gonna give me rewards and serve me to make even more decisions. It'll give me momentum to move in a direction, and I can always change. Although, that's another thing, another video. You don't want to always keep changing because then you're not actually going in one direction and making progress. So That's a separate video. This is about making a decision, all right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to be the sign for you. Right now, you've been waiting for it. I know some of you have been waiting for it or wish it. I get it, like I'm right there. I want you to take 15 seconds, all right? 15 seconds. Be still, don't click off, and just decide. Let me say, before I say this, we have been conditioned by movies to think everything is so drastic, and when you make a decision, then you're like, all right, I'm in. And then you say that, and then you hear background music, like you feel different, and things start changing all of a sudden, all at once. Guys, sometimes decisions that you make, the biggest decisions can be really quiet. And the biggest decisions sometimes happen over a span of time. It comes from you deciding every day. You might have to take 2 weeks to decide, all right, I'm gonna work out today. All right, I'm going to start my new business today. All right, I'm gonna write that book today. All right, I'm gonna talk to this person today. You may not feel that big shift in your life that we think decisions will rattle our lives and transform us and take us to a whole new trajectory. You may not feel that until you make that decision a few times, all right? So I just want to say that before, but I want you to take this 15 seconds to just get in touch with, what decision are you avoiding making? Why? By not making a decision, I am saying no to everything, which is a decision. Not making a decision is the worst decision. Acknowledge that, accept that, and think about the decision that you're thinking about making, but you're not sure, you're on the edge, you're like, oh, and just take a minute and say, does this decision make me feel good, excited? Does it expand me? Does it feel like I'm gonna grow in some way? Is it going to help me or help other people? Those are grade A reasons for a good decision. That is a great formula for a good decision. On the other side, does this decision, could it bring harm to other people? Could it lower my sense of fulfillment, satisfaction, peace, and mental, spiritual well-being? Do I feel like it is gonna contract me and make me more fearful? Do I feel like it's moving backwards? Those are great reasons why it's not a great decision. And let's just keep it as simple as that. Yeah, there are many things you could choose, but you know what? As long as it's lifting you up and other people, and you're actually, that there's some good that could come out of your decision, it's coming from a good place, you've won. And the moment you make that decision, you have won. You are now amongst the men and the kings of this land. Or queens and women, how it. All right, anyway, thank you for joining me as I revealed this grand decision to be a real YouTuber and content creator, and commit to just doing this practice, to being the artist, to being the filmmaker, to being the individual that I was created to be, that I know I can be, that I'm so happy to be. Thank you for joining me. With this decision, your life is going to change.